Well, firstly, at P.Kai Hair and through our product manufacturer partner, Weller, we're absolutely dedicated and committed to making sure that each and every client that leaves our salon has the best feeling hair, the best looking hair that they can possibly have. And not only that, they can manage and look after that hairstyle at home and make sure the condition and the shine is the best that it can be. So, with that in mind, we've just taken on System Professional by Weller, and it's a brand new initiative and a brand new kind of way at looking at hair and how we can make sure that it is the best feeling, best looking hair available, and you can look after it at home. So what we're going to do, we do a new system which is called EnergyCode mapping. Now, each and every person has a unique energy code, and there's 174 million different combinations. So it's like your unique fingerprint of what products are going to be absolutely right for your hair. 174 million. So you're going to get your unique energy code today, one out of 174 million.
Okay, go and surprise me then.
Okay, so the consultation is based around an app. So we're going to ask Rachel a series of questions, not too personal, so you'll be all right. We're going to ask Rachel a series of questions, and based around those questions, she will get a unique energy code, which will then be based around a code of products. So that code of products will be absolutely right for your scalp and your hair to make sure it looks and feels its best. And not only that, it's for right now, because like say in a few months' time you're fortunate enough to go on holiday and your hair has been sun bleached and everything else, we can re-energy code you and it might come up with something else that is absolutely unique for that point in time.
So this is going to be quite an eye-opener, I feel.
I think it's a game changer.
Yes.
It's a game changer within the industry, and we've had some fantastic results with it. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so as the UK ambassador for the brand as well, I've just been over to Athens for Weller's global conference, and there's some amazing features coming out with this. For the first time ever, we're going to be getting a camera available very soon, where we will be able to show you your cuticle scales of your hair and your hair follicles. Each follicle you can see separately, so you can see in microscopic detail how your hair looks. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
And you went to Athens to learn about this?
Yes. Yeah.
Can we swap jobs?
It wasn't that glamorous. I didn't get to see anything of Athens. Right, so first of all, on the app here, we're going to ask you what you like about your hair. And so it's got a series of answers here, and you can choose one or more of these answers. So we've got length, volume, smoothness, shine, curls, versatility, colour, movement, etc. So what is it you like about your hair at the moment?
I think probably length and smoothness.
Length, smoothness. Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
So then we go to the burning question, what do you dislike about your hair? And then everyone just reels it off.
Oh dear. A style that doesn't last, unless I've had it done in a salon, but if I try and do it myself, I would say probably split ends. Sometimes a lack of volume as well.
So a lack of volume.
Yeah.
So as you can see, like just on the app here, we can answer the questions on there and just pop them in there, and then we'll go on to the next page. So first of all, like you shampoo your hair?
Yes.
Do you know what brand you're using at the moment?
Oh, good grief. I think Garnier.
I don't think that's listed on here. We can go under other. And how often do you shampoo your hair?
Every 48 hours, 2 days.
So every 2 days.
Yeah.
So every other day is on there. And do you condition it at the same time?
I do, yes.
Good girl. Well done.
Always.
Brownie points for
Feels
that.
awful if I don't.
Do you ever use like an intensive mask or anything on your hair?
Very rarely, but I do use a leave-in conditioner.
Okay, we can go to leave-in. Leave-in conditioner. How often do you use that?
Every time.
So every other day. And in terms of styling products, what styling products are you using?
I use hairspray. I use mousse occasionally. And that's it.
No oils or anything like that?
No. No, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, brilliant. So what we're going to go to next is a series of sliders here. So for a client to actually come in and do the consultation with them, based on these sort of sliders, we've got a sliding scale. So this is relating to the scalp, and at one end we've got normal scalp, and at the other end we've got very dry. So you can sort of pinpoint, my hair feels like it's around about there, which is a really great way of doing it. So great hair, as we know, starts with the follicles in the scalp. So if you've got a really healthy scalp, chances are you've got healthy hair growing from out of that scalp.
Okay.
So, in terms of your scalp, from normal to very dry, how would you say it is in there?
I would say normal.
Normal?
Yeah.
Do you have a sensitive scalp?
No.
No sensitivity. Any hair loss?
No.
Any dandruff? Oily? No. So nothing on there. That's great. Just going to pop this up just a tiny bit because it won't let me do it unless I put something. So in terms of your hair now, we've looked at the scalp. We're going to look at your hair now.
It's not real, this.
Okay. Most of it is.
No, the colour, I mean.
Right, okay. But we've got real hair down here.
We have got
So you
some.
do have it coloured?
It depends if I have a half or a full head.
Right. Okay. But it's all your real hair?
Oh, yes.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
So we're looking at coloured. How often do you get it coloured?
Oh, gosh, about every 8 weeks.
Every 8 weeks, we can put that in there. Percentage of lightened hair. So we've got quite a high percentage of lightened hair on your head. Yeah. I would probably go as far to say as maybe 80%. 80% lightened hair. So we're going to put the slider right up on there. So as you can see. No?
That's all right then.
What's naughty is if you don't look after it.
Disapproving, so.
No, lightened hair's great. We love a bit of lightened hair. We love some highlights in the hair. But what you've got to make sure, when you lighten hair, you do take some of the oils and some of the richness out of the hair, so you do need to replace that. So that's why it's asking how much of your hair is lightened, right? So that's naughty if you don't look after it.
Well, this is why I use a leave-in conditioner, because if I forget to use it, which isn't very often, I can tell the difference.
Right.
Really so.
Okay. And you've got no chemical straightening or anything on there? Any sort of Brazilian blow dry, anything like that? Okay, great. So again, still in terms of the hair, we're looking at damage or porosity.
Okay.
As you've got so much lightened hair on your head, we're probably looking at an element of damage to the hair. I hate to say that to you, but you might have a little bit of damage to your hair. So in terms of damage, have you got a feeling of kind of how much you, on this sliding scale, between healthy and damaged, where you would be?
I would say somewhere in the middle. It was probably, in the old days, it was up here because I used to use my straighteners too much, but I've stopped that now, so my hair is in a lot better condition than it once was, so yes.
Okay, so we're going to go round about the middle. And in terms of split ends, do you get split ends? Are we up here somewhere? Now I'm not going to ask you about sun exposed because System Professional are launching the sun care range probably late spring in time for the summer holidays. So if you're lucky enough to go away. A natural moisture. So this is the natural moisture in the hair. We're looking at balanced to very dry. So how would you say that your hair feels at the moment? Yeah, because of the length of your hair. So when someone's got like really long hair, even if there's no colour in it, the chances are that the first half or third of the hair are going to be really nice and natural because you've got your natural oils that do come through there. But the length of the hair, as it gets longer, it tends to lose those natural oils. So it tends to be a little bit more, it needs more moisture putting back into it on the bottom half. So we'll just raise that up to about halfway. And then length of your hair, we're quite long, it's lovely hair.
So they're doing another one in there.
Fineness is
I'll say somewhere that I haven't got thin hair, but you know, some people have got very thick hair, so I'll say something like this.
we'll just put it up to about there. It's not too fine. You've got quite a lot of it. It's not too fine. And then hair texture. So when you just dry your hair, just leave it to dry, is it like dead straight? Is there a bit of a wave to it? Towels like the word towels.
I do like that.
And if you were to leave it to dry or just quickly dry it, would it have like an element of frizz to it, or would it be like...
It would have a little bit, yes.
Right, a little bit of
That's
frizz.
when you smooth it.
Right, to smooth it off.
Yes.
So we put that up a third of the way up the slider. Cool, so that's all the questions that I've asked you. So we've asked you what you like about your hair, we've asked you what you dislike about your hair, and some other questions about relating to your hair and scalp. So if we press this button here, we can get a unique energy code. So your energy code is H1R2X4L, which will mean nothing to
That
you.
means absolutely nothing to me.
But we do have a series of products that relate to that. So what we're getting here is a hydrate shampoo.
Okay.
So that's really going to help you hydrate from your sort of halfway down. Yeah, so it's really going to like inject some moisture into your hair. We have repair conditioner, because of that element of lightened hair and slightly damaged. That repair conditioner has got proteins in it, which are going to help to build your hair strength from the inside out. Now, one key thing about their whole System Professional range is that it's been based around putting lipids back into the hair. So there's a lot of products out there that will say they will rehydrate the hair, they will put proteins back into the hair, but actually through the research and development with Wella, they've recognised that it's the lipids that is the cement that holds those proteins and moisture in the hair. So by putting lipids back into the hair, it's actually going to hold these things into the hair. It's not just going to wash straight out again. So that's a really good thing. And then also for your damaged hair, we've got liquid hair here, which is like a really intense protein. It's liquid hair protein that you're going to put back into your hair.
And is that what you use when you get out?
So with the liquid hair, it's really, really easy treatment to use. So you can get out of the shower or wash your hair, towel dry it, a few drops of liquid hair through it, blast it quickly with a hairdryer, because it's the heat from the hairdryer that actually activates and helps the proteins to kind of get in the hair, and then just give it a quick rinse after that, like 20 seconds, no more than that, and then style as normal. And then that protein's in the hair. And then some advanced products you've got here. We've got Repair Ends Express, which will help to really seal the split ends. So temporarily seals them in between washes.
So that actually works then, because I used to see that you could seal split ends the other way.
No, it's a really, really good sealant on the ends of the hair. So it's temporary, it does wash out, but it stops it splitting in between washes. Yeah. It's not as good as getting your hair trimmed and taking the split ends off. Okay, and again, some Lux Oil Reconstructive Elixir. So it's really focusing on, because you like to enjoy your hair being so blonde, but it's focusing on making sure it's a shiny, lovely conditioned blonde. It's not saying don't go blonde, it's saying let's make sure it's a really shiny, conditioned blonde. Yeah? Okay.
So that's a good selection. That would sort me out.
Yes, that would sort you out.
Wonderful. Okay, and the good thing is every single consultation is personalised.
Every single consultation and every single energy code is unique to that person, because there's over 174 million combinations.
Okay.
So in all of our stores we have all the products, we have a full range of products. So we can do this and make sure that our clients leave with the best feeling hair and can look after it at home.
And whereabouts is the salon, if anybody was going to know?
So our salon within the centre here is down the Westgate Arcade, which is a lovely little sort of Victorian arcade. So it's got a lovely feel in that to it down there. We've got a fantastic team in there. They're all educated on delivering the energy code, to making sure that everybody can get their unique energy code. And really brilliant stylists we've got in there as well.
Wonderful. And if people want to come along and approach you today about their own consultation on the iPad, is that possible?
Yes, we've got two iPads here that we can do energy coding on. And we've also got some samples down here. I'll give you a couple of samples of the shampoo and conditioner so you can use that at home. And I'll write your energy code down for you. And because we've pre-registered you in here with your email address, Wella will also email you with your unique energy code and tell you a little bit more about the whole product range.
Okay.
So it'll give you more information. You don't have to remember that long code. We'll have it in here, and someone will email you that as well.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. If anybody does have any questions, please just do come straight over. We've got a good selection of the products that you can see here, and obviously lots of wonderful samples as well. But come and find out your range. It's really interesting. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.